Emotional transformation, this is chapter 18. This is the last chapter, the last video in this program that deals with the fact that this is not actually the last one. This is just the chapter before the first, once you go back and do it again and again and again. This is the title of this chapter. And the process, knowing it will repeat. This is the game of life that just getting better and better and better. Emotional transformation is a way of life. You don't wait into a bad situation for this. You don't wait for anxiety or depression to attack you in order for you to start taking care of yourself. This won't be the right approach. You would like, this is what I recommend to you, to make emotional transformation integral part of your life. Not just that I highly recommend you to practice it daily, enough once a day. I also recommend you to start getting used to the idea, because it is not hard to get used to the idea, even if you understand it. Getting used to the idea is emotional, even spiritual concept. It's a way of life. We will always have problems. We will always have some energy stuck in a painful place in our mind. Each time something else will be the one that has more focus or more presence, but they will always be there. Even if one problem is gone or reduced, other one will emerge. I understand that this is part of the plan. This is the platform in which we chose to be in. We are always in this duty, in this task, to find the places where we need more and more transformation. And even if you don't find them, they'll find you. This is the way it works. This is the way we operate. And the more we get used to the idea that our job is to transform our problems, our emotions, routinely, the more it takes place, the stronger you get. Because once you realize deeply, emotionally, once it gets into your DNA, that your problems, all of them, are actually invitations for you to grow through transformation. The more we get used to the idea, the more we live this way, the less we feel as we are victims of reality. And let me remind you what chapter 1 was about. It was about the fact that we feel as if we are victims of our problems, of our troubles, of everything that doesn't work well. Once we don't feel victims, it's no longer such a problem. Now, in order for us to progress, to heal ourselves from this general feeling of being a victim, helpless of our current problems, we always have some level of being victim, or I would say victimness. When we have stubborn problem, it doesn't go one without the other. If you have a problem that persists, then over there is some level of feeling of being a victim. That victim narrative is working there. Our general job as people who would like to enlighten society to make things better, not in our part, but in everyone's part. Our job is to cope again and again and again with that part in us that still feel as victims. We would like this to be automatic. To find these places, transform them. Find them and transform them. And it will only take place if you repeat. If you go there and practice every day, even when you feel fantastic, do it. Of course, when you feel bad or depressed or bored or with nothing special to say to yourself, do it. Do it. There is always a need to transform ourselves. Always. There is always some pain hidden there, or frustration, or conflicts that need this repetitive work. Now, pay attention. This is also a very important preventive work. We prevent problems from growing. We prevent ourselves from accumulating silent stress. We release it. We reduce it daily. We face our emotional truth. In the first step, we expose it again and again. We don't wait for a meeting with our counselor or therapist. It's okay if you want to go to therapy. Fantastic. But you don't wait until this meeting in order to meet yourself. In order to challenge yourself regarding the emotional pain or emotional burden that you carry this moment. Never accept the illusion of everything's okay now. And it's okay to feel that everything's okay. It's a feeling of joy, of optimism. But sometimes it is also a feeling based on denial of what really is going on. Sorry? I had some itching in my eye. So this is the recommendation when we finish this cycle. Make transformation of emotion or emotional transformation a part of your life. Become a person who can take more responsibility of his or her emotions just because you have the ability to face them, to work with them, to celebrate with them, to change your life thanks to the practice that you do. So many good things in my life were born, were initiated, happened thanks to emotional transformation processes that led me to a question, what is next? What is my next creation? Let's do it. I am able to find the stuck places in me and transform it into energy that pushes me to overcome my procrastinations. Procrastination, what a word. You can do it also. You can practice it. You can be a great emotional transformer, and then you become an inspiration and example to other people. Instead of letting the tension stay, accumulate, and hurt you, many times it develops without us noticing it until it's too late. Become someone who releases this tension daily, and then your freedom is bigger. Your flexibility is something that is closer to your hands because you can work with the challenges that are coming to your life. You become a better version of yourself just because you pay attention to your emotional body, emotional needs, and you visit them daily. You're saying, hello, I came for another practice, and tomorrow I'll come to another practice until the day that you really get used to it and you will not want to miss a practice. And yeah, you can do it everywhere. You can do it because everywhere there is bathroom, so you can go to the mirror and do the practice and to change the way you feel these moments. So thank you for being here. I hope you find this information and tools helpful, and I hope you adopt them to your life and really become an inspiration to others as emotional transformation, as a person who knows better how to heal himself, herself. Thank you, and see you again in chapter 1.